All right, this is Mark 13 and 14. It says, but when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing where it ought not, let him that readeth understand. Then let them that be in Judea flee to the mountains, right? So that's what, you know, Yahweh Shai is prophesying, okay, that the brother's about to bring out. That's how we ended up in the West Coast region, the Gold Coast of Africa, man. Because, you know, that was pursuant to 70 AD when, you know, Titus Vespasian and sacked Jerusalem and drove our people into the mountains, okay, and slaughtered a lot of them and took over Judea, right?
I got it. This is known among the ministry, Babylon. They say from Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Winsor, which he's the author of the Valley of the Dry Bones, and it's revealing a lot of stuff about who the real Jews are, according to the Holy Scripture. So this is page 80. I'm gonna start at 83, and you got some precepts. And it say, page 83 of Babylon, Timbuktu. The army of Antiochus marched into Palestine to support Menelaus, the leader of the pro-Syrian party. As a result, many Jews were killed. Others escaped to the hills and to Egypt. Only those Jews that supported Antiochus' policy remained in Jerusalem. An edict was promulgated interdicting the observance of the holidays, the Sabbath, and circumcision. Okay? A statue of Jupiter was erected in the holy temple above the altar. Okay?
That's what? It's like what, the abomination
of desolation during the time of the Greeks.
Right there.
The when Antiochus came in. Man.
No.
So it's going to go into the Romans,
how they
came about. Yep.
Came about after the Greeks and wanting to do the same thing.
Right? And the Greeks, those are Edomites, man.
Right.
Okay.
They the brothers of
Rome.
The modern day Romans and these ancient Romans. They were the same people.
Okay.
That's why they did do the same things. Their buildings look the same. Their diet look the same.
The laws,
they implement the same. The way they treat us is the same.
Hey, this is America is the image, man.
Right.
It's the same. Hey, it's the same infrastructure.
That beast.
Yeah.
that pretty much came out of all of them. You know, because the kingdoms back then are still united today that formed NATO and the EU.
Yeah. And it say, to this statue, the people brought the sacrifices of pig meat, the animal which is an abomination to the Jews. Okay? And that's another thing, you know. This man, you know, Esau, that's all he do is put that's like a main dish in Babylon. Mm-hmm. You know, they deal with the pig like that, man. You know?
Hey, he tried to come here and bring the pig here and trade with the natives.
Native American, yep.
And the natives was like, nah, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Right.
That's not clean to us.
Right.
We can't eat that. We can't do nothing with it. We don't even want it on our land.
Right. Yep. And the Native Americans, they customs align with the scripture, man. Yeah, they went off in some things that they do, but they spirit and they customs resemble, you know, Israelite. You had the green corn festival.
We went through that.
Yeah.
Another lesson.
Right. It resembles first fruits. They would take the first fruits of their corn, their crop, and they would, you know, do a ritual, sacrifice, man. You know?
They gave praise.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They knew the name of Yahweh too.
Right.
Man.
Yep.
They knew the name of Yahweh, man. You got,
when
guys that are teaching that Native Americans ain't Israelites, man. Well, you haven't did enough research.
When you hear the natives chant, Yehovah, Yehovah, that's the corrupted form of Yahweh.
That's right.
Okay, but they knew who the spirit, okay, who the high spirit was. You know, something, you know, towards that effect. They called him.
Yeah. And some of the Native Americans that are in our time explained it. Their forefathers explained to them about the Messiah, how he was a very dark man. Right? He was going to come back and gather the Israelites, man. They got that in their history. That's Native American history. They teach that, man. Okay? They knew about Yahweh Shai. You know? So they say, to this statue, the people brought the sacrifices of pig meat, the animals which is an abomination to the Jews, but of this religious persecution, the legitimate high priest Onan III and many other Jews fled into Africa. And they fled into African countries such as Egypt, Ethiopia, and Cyrenius, which is Libya. Throughout the last 2,500 years, the main factors that have contributed to the social migration of the Jews were wars, religious persecution, and commerce. All these factors were operating and gave rise to the African Jewish population. Okay? Now we're going into the section where it talks about Rome. So that we were in our land, okay, we was in the 1300s. You know, we was in our land. Okay? So it say the Jews were in their land. It say in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. General Vespasian and his son, okay, Titus, put an end to the Jewish faith. Now, can you get this on Wikipedia about the Ark of Titus? Because they got, the Edomites have monuments erected in Europe today commemorating the downfall. Okay. All right. Commemorating the downfall of the Israelites, the Jews. Okay.
And during that war between the two factions of the Jews, okay, what happened was the Romans put an end to the war, and then they placed the Herodians in charge.
Yeah.
And that's how King Herod and his family, okay, got up in the rulership. They started ruling. That's the Herodian dynasty start.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So when you look up King Herod's lineage, he was an Edomite.
And if I'm not mistaken, was it Hyrcanus? Was the
John
one
Hyrcanus II.
Yeah, the one that taught them devils.
He wanted the heathens to include the heathens, you know, because he wanted support for his campaigns. Because there were two factions in Israel. He wanted to be the high priest, and there was another high priest in rulership already. So he wanted, I believe, either his uncle or his brother, Aristobulus, was the high priest. You know, and he wanted him out, so he can be the high priest. You know, he was greedy, covetous, man.
Right. So that's how they end up putting on the Israelite, you know, name. They was able to learn our customs through. You got to look up something called the Hasmonean dynasty. Okay, that's how they got up in there, man. Right, and start learning our ways. Now, you know, they what they doing? They that's the identity theft. They stole our identity. Right? They that's how they do. They always sneak in there through marrying our women. Putting their seed among us. All right. All right. So let me get back to it. It say in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under The General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 770 AD. General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter, okay? During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it had been estimated that over 100 million Jews fled into Africa. This is the reason, you know, our people calling themselves, they think that they African, but they don't understand the history. They don't understand that we fled when we got besieged. Israelites were besieged 70 AD under, what they say, Pompey and Vespasian, and then his son Titus was the one that had it carried out. Then guess what? The Israelites had to flee.
Right.
A lot of them died. Right. You still have Israelites in that land today.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Because the Lord left a remnant over there. The Lord deals with a remnant, man. He deals with a remnant. Okay. And we scatter all over the world. Huh?
Few in number.
Yeah. And that's part of the curse. He said, I will scatter you among the nations and leave you few in numbers, man. And guess what? That's going to happen again when Jacob's trouble is at its height, man. You're going to have a lot of Israelites be put to death. They're going to die through war. Hey, you better believe.
Sword.
Yeah, you better believe Esau's getting ready to turn up their sword, man, and put a lot of Israelites to death, man. You better believe that's going to happen. These race wars are going to happen. Okay? Everything that happened back then is going to happen again. Times 20, man. There is none new under the sun. Okay? It happened back then. The Israelites was accustomed to martyr. They was being persecuted. They was being given the option to join religions or be put to death. Okay? That happened throughout the course of history. It kept happening over and over again. Okay? And the Lord always brought this truth back to his elect. The same soul that he's going to deliver in the seventh trump, man. From the day of the Lord. You got it.
This is 2nd Ezra 15. And I'm going to start at 5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. Okay, so the brother was talking about some of the plagues that the Most High will bring on this world again, right? It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Hey,
okay,
come. Hey, there are many examples. I don't mean to cut.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, when you read through the book of Kings, you read through the book of Genesis, Lamentations, famines is not new to the earth, man. It's been going on. And the Lord don't have to create other judgments, even though, hey, the Most High gonna bring bring some things, man, that's gonna rock a lot, huh? Leviathan. Hey, you know, the newly beasts that never been seen.
Right.
Hey, the Lord got creatures on reserve, man to judge you, man.
There's probably creatures in the sea so deep.
They still discovering creatures, man.
We never seen.
Yeah. There's certain parts of the sea you can't go. There's certain
unexplored.
Right. Exactly. There's certain heights of the heaven that's unexplorable. Okay. There's certain lands on the earth that we never been to, man.
What they say? That Amazon forest, man. That Amazon forest is vast, man. And the Lord can have anything hiding there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's places in Africa that's probably never been explored.
Yeah.
You know, depths of the ocean that nobody's been there.
Yeah.
Don't know what's down there.
Yeah.
Esau don't have enough time and technology to search out all this. Because guess what? There's things in our own body that Esau don't even know exist and don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the works of the Most High is so vast. Like, you know, it would take us millennia to find out everything, man. We still won't find it out because he changed it up and implement something new on us. Okay? Because that's just how he is, man. That's just how he is, man. His works are unsearchable, man. You know, I believe it says that in the book of Job, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to find that now. Where it say, who can find out the depths of the sea?
Depths of the sea, man. His works are unsearchable,
Right.
man.
And the scriptures say that the Lord stretches out the heavens as a curtain, man. You know, this man ain't discovered, man. They say only You know, you even have scientists say only what 30% of the Earth, if I'm saying it correctly, has been, you know, we only know about a certain small number, a small percentage of the Earth. Okay, there's lands that have never been touched, never been tread upon, man. You got it?
This is Job 5 and 9. I'm gonna start at 8. It says, I would seek unto the Most High, and unto the Most High would I commit my cause, which doeth great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. Okay, so Job tells you right there, man, there's so many marvelous things. They're unsearchable, man. The works of the Most High is amazing. Okay, down to the pebble of sin, you know, that's under our feet, man. To the ant that's carrying that little piece of leaf. It's so much things about them that we don't even know, we don't even understand. Okay, the person, you know, the man that walked the earth that knew a lot of those things was because he studied those things. Okay, was Solomon, man. He had a lot of wisdom on a lot of things. He studied them, man. He gave his heart to folly, and you know, a lot of things. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it, though.
All right. So back in this Babylon 10 book 2, page 84. All right. It says that during the period of Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 100 million Jews fled into Africa. Okay, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. Okay, it was clear to see during that time who were the true Jews were, the true Israelites according to what? You know, nationality, you know, which the average, you know, Israelite were known to be very dark people. Okay, but the mystery of the Gentiles is that the Edomites, so, you know, not only just the Edomites, hey, we look like all nations. Okay,
that's how you can have Moses being the Egyptian palace, growing up as one of the Egyptians, okay, and nobody make a fuss about it. If the Egyptians were so-called Caucasians, they would have spotted him out there. You stick out like a sore thumb because you dark skinned, bro. We know you're not one of us, but that's not what the scriptures tell you. Okay, even the Most High said what? Y'all are like Ethiopians unto me. If we don't have color, we're not a people of pigment. How do we look like those Ethiopians at all?
Yeah, the Lord said, I have formed man from the dust of the ground. So we're gonna look like the soil, the richest soil. We range from the soil we're looking at now, light brown. Right. We range from light brown to very dark brown.
Dark brown.
And soil, you have some light brown soil, and it gets real. The darker, the richer.
Right.
You know
that they don't tell you a lot of the native Indians were swarthy complexion, like dark copper tone skin.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them was like that. Why? Because when, you know,
sure, man, I'm sorry, y'all.
When you live in the land of Israel, you know, in that sun belt, so to speak, you know, you get a lot of sun.
I got a podcast. You can look it up on Instagram. Necessary Smoke. We just had 19 keys on it. Yeah. You just had him on there.
I mean, I don't do no podcast.
Yeah. But thank you anyway, bro. All right, my man. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Hey, we ain't dealing with that. Yeah. We don't deal with no podcast, man.
This is my podcast right here, bro.
Right. Hey,
the Lord's podcast.
We don't need
right
that.
Here. We don't need that, man.
That's carnal, man.
Okay. If we can't do it on this podcast, I don't even want to do it, period.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because these instructions, what we're doing right now, is straight from Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man.
And let me say something about that podcast stuff. Nobody was doing podcasts before the pandemic like that. You only really had the Israelites. You had podcasts like that, but it became big when you niggas was locked up and you couldn't do nothing. Your money was on hold. But guess what was pumping? The videos, man. You know, we ain't trying to get thrown off, but hey, it's all about this, man. Instead of be worried about these carnal things, what are they talking about? Women. They talking about how to get money, how to do law stuff. But we telling you who you are as a people. Well, something way more important. We telling you that the Most High is going to make a second return. We telling you that, are you paying attention to what's going on in the news right now? The war news. No, our people concerned about folly. They concerned about carnality. You know, things that had nothing to do with salvation.
Like, our people want to be like these heathens so bad, man. Everything they do,
they mimic.
They want to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but the true secret is they want to be like you. You the salt of the earth. They secretly want to be you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why these foreign women getting puffed up lips, man.
Yeah.
Getting the BBLs, man. I mean, come on, man. Sarah Batman, man. She was famous for that, man.
For that rump.
You know what I mean? Come on, that's y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the so-called Judite woman.
Yeah.
The so-called Native American woman, so-called Latino women, man, curvaceous women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the finest on the earth, but y'all trying to be like these. Man, come on, man. Y'all got everything. The Most High made y'all perfect. You know the way y'all look. Y'all go off, but you know. And this place, man. This place will have you doing everything backwards, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's upside down because, like,
whole foundation is out of course.
Of course, man.
Hey, because the enemy is rude.
Y'all seek out every wicked thing to do, but when we tell y'all righteous things to do and implement in y'all lives, man, y'all don't want nothing to do with it.
That ain't getting us no money. That ain't, you know, everybody, you know, our people are really trendsetters. Trendsetters, you know, groupies, trendsetters, you know, they call up, hey, 2/3 are in the world, man. Y'all worldly, you know, that's what separates the men of the Lord from the wicked of Israel, man. Because they concerned about the things that are carnal, man. But we out here giving you spiritual food, man. Telling you, hey, how to receive salvation. But guess what? The famine of the word, man, ain't gonna be too long before the Lord bring that famine of the word. It ain't gonna be too long before the Lord shut this program down. And guess what? Y'all niggas gonna be running out here looking for us, man. You don't see that now. You don't see it now because you still have access.
Yeah.
And when I say access, you still can jump in your car.
Still in good case.
You still
no, you still go.
You still in good case.
Go to the smoke shop. Go to the grocery store. Go to the movies. And everything. Everything's like you said. 2 Peter 3. 3.
Yeah.
Everything's going on since the fathers fell asleep.
Yeah.
So why should we change?
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm gonna bring this out real quick. Okay. This is 2 Chronicles 7:14. It says, "If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin." Sin is transgression of the law, and will heal their land. Okay,
read that from the top again. So
this is 2 Chronicles 7:14. It says, "If my people, which are called by my name,"
right, the Lord's name, man. You know, Judah, Yahweh, the Lord's name is in the tribe of Judah,
right?
You know, so you called by guess what? You called by the Lord's name,
right?
The Lord put His name on you.
Put His name on you,
right?
Put His Spirit on you,
right? He's gonna give you the blessings of Jacob, man, as He promises. Your father's Jacob, man. But they want the crumbs to eat. They'd rather have the crumbs of Esau
off the table, man.
Yeah.
Instead of getting the full meal from Yahweh by Sini House.
Yeah, they're not looking for that. They don't care. That's how you know how people are on a very low level. And their thought process is a slave mentality to the T, man.
But the elect got a different mentality.
Yeah, a ruling class mentality.
Ruling class mentality. We don't want no crumbs.
Yeah. We want
Lord
that
willing, we
kingship,
are the
man.
numbers, but we don't want that. We don't have the mentality. The elect don't have the mentality that we want the crumbs from our oppressors. Now we want the meal.
Yeah.
Give us the lion's share.
Yeah. And we're going to get that underneath your house shot. Right now, we'll learn. Y'all go. Okay. Hey, right now, you know, we learning what it is to be a king and how a king supposed to have, you know, we learning how to manage
the earth.
Manage ourselves, your house, which is your body, man.
Right.
You got to manage. You got to work on yourself.
How to be good rulers.
Right. How to really learn. The main thing is learn what righteousness is. Because, you know, being the king ain't always about throwing the hammer down and, I'm king. The king is in the build. That pride.
Sometimes you got to have mercy.
Yeah. And the reason why I say bring that up, because the scriptures mention if our people would humble themselves, they missing that.
It says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face.
Hey, listen, they took prayer out of school. Our people don't even, you know, let me stop saying that, because a lot of them ain't our people right now. But you know, I'm talking about the Israelites. Yeah. The Israelites don't even understand how important it is to pray. There was a time when I was coming up in the 80s, man, or the late 80s.
Yeah.
We had to pray because, you know, we were so poor. You know, sometimes, you know, adversity make you go into prayer. But now these niggas are so comfortable, they don't even pray. They don't even care to pray. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? And when they do pray, they do it in vain.
Right.
They with some wicked ass church, walking up and down the streets in the open, praying not to really be heard by the Lord, but be heard of men.
Not coming in a humble state of spirit, man. They come in that proud state because what? They asking for shit to make them more powerful. You know what I'm saying? So they can walk around with a big ass gold chain and hey, look at me, look at me. They clout chasing, really, man.
And that's the spirit of this world, man.
And the Lord's gonna humble you when you go to prayer for things like that. Because Solomon could have asked for all the riches, all the women, all the power, but he didn't. He asked for wisdom on how to govern this special people of yours, Most High. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said, what? Because you didn't ask for all this, and you asked for wisdom, I'm going to give you wisdom, but you're going to get all these blessings along with it. What? Seek ye first the most highest kingdom, okay, and all these things shall be added on to you.
So that's what it's about. We supposed to be right now, okay? Forsaking this world. I mean, hey, the brothers forsook this world, man. Which is, hey, when you think about it, you know, hey, we suffering on this side right now. That's a hard thing. We have to deal with the bitter of this truth. Just as well, the sweet thing is we know what's coming in the kingdom.
Right.
We understand partly of what the Lord is going to do. Well, He wanted us to know about the blessings He's going to share with that. You know, He's going to let us understand that, and get some more, and so He's going to give us more.
Right.
Okay. But right now, the main thing is to try to get away from wickedness, learn righteousness, learn, you know, what it is to be righteous, to get in tune with the Most High law to the best of your ability. Right. Okay, because that's what's wrong with these niggas out here. They are lawless. They are lawless. They don't care about this. They take the Bible, burn it up, shoot it up, spit it out, do whatever they want to do. But guess what? That's the laws and statutes and the commandments. That's going to heal our nation when we get in the kingdom. The Lord make us clean and wipe away our wickedness. We're going to keep the law perfect. It's going to be downloaded into us. But they don't have the understanding. They don't have the intelligence to know that, hey, the most high laws, it put away adultery. It cast out, you know, broken homes. All right. It give us the outline on righteous foods to eat, man. Lawful foods to eat. Say it like that. Lawful foods. You know, it give us a guideline of how to deal with our brothers according to law, according to land, according to reparations. Okay, but the Israelites, they don't really, their minds are patterned to what Esau is, man. They walking around here like devils, man. So that's why the Lord is going to destroy them and burn them up, right? Which is fire is a puring agent. It's purified, and make clean. That's what fire does. So when the Most High destroy them with that thermonuclear missile, on this side, they're going to have to come back into the King and be refreshed as well, just as well as the earth. The earth is going to be refreshed, but hey, our people are going to be renewed as well. Okay? And we come out here week after week to proclaim and tell you, look, man, all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. Oh, you got it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 1. It says, love righteousness, you that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him.
Got it. Seek him.
Come on, man. Humble yourself, okay, and pray and seek the Most High, right? That is the way, the gateway to righteousness, man. And a lot of y'all Jakes don't want to humble yourselves. Man, y'all too proud.
Sorry.
Y'all Israelites, by the way.
Yeah, Israelites, man. Judite women. Hey, Israelites, man. But they don't want to humble themselves. They still calling themselves African American, man.
Right.
And we telling them, look, man, we've been scattered, man. You say that again? African Edomite. Yeah, we've been scattered, man. In all nations, man. The Lord brought these curses upon us for the rebellious acts, the breaking of the law, man. You still got people, Christians, who walking around here who think they got it, saying that, hey, man, we ain't got to keep the law. I'm not under the law.
Right.
They saying it proudly, man. You got our people, the Israelites, man. When you say that the Israelites, they walking around here with a very proud, the same spirit that's on Esau is on these niggas. And the scriptures say, what? You can read that one more time? The Most High said, we what? Humble ourselves.
Okay. This is Wisdom of Solomon 1. It says, love righteousness, you that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, okay, and in simplicity of heart seek him, for he will be found of them that tempt him not, and shows himself to such as do not distrust him. Okay, for froward thoughts separate from God, and his power, when it is tried, reproves the unwise. Okay, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter. You see that? So y'all proud ones, okay, wisdom will not enter a proud soul. You gotta humble down, man. You gotta be taught. Don't come up to the prophets on the highways and byways trying to act like you know some shit. Humble down. Hey, shut your mouth and listen. That's why you got, the elders say this all the time, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth.
And the basis of what we teach is not hard, man. The basic things that we teach are not hard to understand. But sometimes you be thinking, man, how in the world they can't get some of the stuff that we say, man? About us being Israelites, we've been scattered among all nations. But that's because a lot of them are malicious. They have a malicious soul. The wisdom can't enter into them because the average Israelite got a know-it-all spirit. He got a know-it-all spirit, and the Lord don't need a know-it-all type of nigga.
That's from all that adultery that they've been part of, in the world, like Islam, Buddha, you know what I'm saying? They've delved in so many other different cultures. They think because the average Jake want to study everything so that they know everything about everything, and when they come to the table, they act like they know everything. So it's like you can't tell them nothing, you can't teach them nothing. But the scriptures say right here, and in simplicity of heart seek him. Okay, the scriptures tell you come as a baby. You gotta you know, be reborn. So everything that you done knew, that thought you knew, or you studied, okay, you pretty much gotta wipe the slate clean for, you know, throw that shit out, man. It don't mean nothing. You gotta see the scriptures from the eyes of the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Kakodash, man.
Gotta have that Kakodash.
But y'all refuse to do that. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to keep the same wine in y'all bottle, okay, and try to pour new wine in it. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, man.
Scripture say that you can't pour new wine in the old bottle.
Right?
Okay.
It's gonna bust. Yeah. It's gonna bug you out. Yeah. That's what that means. It's gonna bug you out, man.
You got something more? All right, man. Lord willing, this count was edifying, bringing, you know, out the scriptures through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And again, man, you know, hey, we're gonna close out by, you know, saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Amat, Abad, Babal, and destroy Babylon.
Call Lord Yahweh
Shalom.
Shalom.